Well, relative to his profile, Movsar Evloev may be the best fighter in the world that you've never heard of. Thankfully, you're playing with him here tonight. This is one of the best featherweights, if not pound-for-pound fighters in the world. And if I was to have to compete in an MMA round, this is the last guy I would want to be in there with. Absolutely suffocating, one of the best cardiovascular bases in the game. Outstanding grappling and wrestling, the emerging striking as well. And even when he was tested against Diego Lopez at UFC 288, Evloev still was able to rise to the occasion. Outstanding submission defense, heart, championship medal. DC, I could go on, but the fight's almost upon us. All right, so here is the UFC featherweight champion, Alexander Volkanovski. He certainly has cleaned out a lot of this division, but there are still guys who are coming to take what is his. How do you think he proceeds with this particular challenge here tonight?
I mean, just being himself. He's as good as they come. The guy has tremendous striking. He's got great wrestling. He was thought to be a wrestler when he got here. We have seen him be a master of game planning. We have seen him be a master of strategy. A guy that fights with a game plan, the fight IQ through the roof. And tonight, you're going to experience one of the smartest, most technically gifted fighters you have ever seen. Let's see if that's enough, though, because the challenge is very big tonight as he steps into the octagon. And
he does so having 4 times gone the full 25 minutes in the UFC. Volkanovski very much has a championship style. And he has got another title fight on his hands tonight.
And Johnny, don't get tired. I mean, he goes the distance and seems like he's just running in the park, taking a nice jog on the weekend, fighting the best fighters in the world.
And had he stayed in rugby league, probably would have been an absolute beast there too.
Savage.
Our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Movsar Evloev. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. All right, here we go, early round action with the UFC featherweight champion, Alexander Volkanovski. And when you want to talk about mixed martial arts evolution, perhaps no man has improved as much over the last 2 or 3 years than the featherweight king, Alexander Volkanovski. So much so that his opponent tonight doesn't necessarily know what he is in for. Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Nice jab by Movsar Evloev. Well, not much setup behind it. The right hook misses. Oh, you land, I land is how we're doing here. Volkanovski gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. Left hook there from Volkanovski.
Volkanovski is such a phenomenal fighter. I believe his confidence is what truly carries him to be so spectacular, to be so successful. He believes with every part of himself that he is the absolute best fighter in the world.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
his opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, with authority to the body. Good straight hand there by Evloev.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. Ooh, looking to go to the leg kick here, just out of range. Nice. Nicely done.
Oh, he better start moving. He can't take too many of those uppercuts. Beautiful reversal on the ground.
Well, not a guy you want on top of you. Ground and pound strikes piling up here. Good work by Volkanovski. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Oh, great ground strike there, and now blood is a factor. And there it is, another strike on the ground gets through. Nice positional control here. Waning seconds here of this opening round. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Round two next.
Listen, it's the
All right, let's check out some of the action now from that previous round, and he really kept finding a home for those kicks.
Yeah, and why would you change it? If your opponent is not going to check, if he's going to stand there and he's not on his toes and he's stationary, you keep driving those kicks into his thighs, into his body until he makes some sort of adjustment.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round two here. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Let me see that hold now.
Both guys appear to land there. Oh, and he defends another takedown here. I'm not sure when frustration sets in for the wrestler, but been uphill sledding thus far.
Well, he thought that he'd be able to secure these takedowns, and you can see him getting frustrated every single time this balanced fighter. He's hurt. He's wobbling. Oh!
Oh, making this clinch work count. Lands the punch there.
Hands high, hands high.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight.
And now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, in the night, that one landed right on the spot.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Nice strike from bottom position. Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys. Great job landing from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike gets home. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, he's trying to land effective strikes.
Well, as As usual, suffocating work from the top here by Movsar Evloev. 15 seconds to go.
Oh, he's attacking choke now. Oh my goodness, he might have it.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight.
He's ready to be finished in this next round, all right? You wanna-
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Lands a kick there with the lead leg. Nice work by Volkanovski.
Oh, he's hurt bad. Nice leg kick. Oh, this is trouble for Volkanovski.
This is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go.
Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Volker.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Evloev going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Big combination here. Ground and pound strikes. Nice work by Evloev.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him.
Evloev ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage.
Getting them out here.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Oh, great transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by Movsar Evloev.
Now he's going full mount.
The ground strikes starting to pile up. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Evloev's eye is starting to swell shut. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Oh, my goodness. Nice leg kick. He better check. That leg's getting trying to recover, but he's in a lot of trouble.
Evloev's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Lands with the ground and pound here. When you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see.
You've got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
Lands with the ground and pound.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Oh, Volkanovski's in half guard now.
Changing the position.
Well, his grappling has been on point thus far, and don't think he's going to slow down. He can keep up this pace through the whole fight.
Especially when he's on top, in the top position, where he's controlling the exchanges, controlling the transitions. He can do it with his eyes closed. This is something he's been doing since he was a young man.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? He passes the half.
Volkanovski's right back to the full mount here. .30 seconds now to go in the round.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Ground and pound strike there now. 10 seconds remaining here in round 4. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. What a round it was for him, DC, and of course the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. And just misses with that big right hand. Well, at this point, hard to blame him for headhunting, right? He has caused some significant swelling upstairs, and that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. That was a perfect shot.
Back to the feet now. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
in the tie clinch, look for the knees to start.
All right, so he finally gets the takedown here. He kept on trying, stayed committed. He told us before the fight, at some point, I'm going to be able to take him down, and that's exactly the way it played out. Well, he's no stranger to being in this position. Strong work from the top here by Volkanovski. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Volkanovski, ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. Well, thank God the left one's open, because that right eye is really starting to shut.
In the mount. That was a slick transition.
Good work from the top here by Volkanovski. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Right back.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. He's having his way with him here. One minute to go in the fight. Oh, Volkanovski's in half guard.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor, champ.
The swelling's starting to become a factor. This guy is so good at recognizing a weakness in his opponent. He got him hurt. He got him swollen a little bit.
All-out action right through the final minute. Nobody in this arena is sitting down. What a fight. All right, so there's the final horn. I'm not fond of the phrase, to be the champ, you gotta beat the champ, right? But he certainly did enough, I think, to beat the champ.
Yeah, I believe he won the fight. It was a close fight. And I know people will yell and scream, oh, he did not dominate the champion. Well, you don't have to. All you have to do is win the fight. And regardless of how it looks, this young man should be crowned the new UFC champion.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, and new undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Movsar Evloev!
All right, so there he is, the new UFC featherweight champion. Kind of looks like the after party has already started in the octagon. I know you'll be there shortly, champ.
I mean, it's going to be a great night. Look, I wasn't